Howdy folks, and welcome to a brand new episode. That's right. So here we are with Captain Fredrick and his very spiffy ship. What ship is this? Well, I'll tell you. This is actually a custom-made ship made by me, yours truly. And quite frankly, it's actually a ship I designed like a long time ago. This ship is known as the Centauri class exploration cruiser, part of that exploration cruiser line. And this is actually a very fantastic ship. So basically, it is a mashup of actually two ships in retrospect. We have the Galaxy hull and the pylons, which thanks to the updated features to it and textures. We also have the second ship is the Venture class from the Cryptic store, or from the Zen store, or the Cash store. Now, what parts are the Venture class? Well, that would be the saucer, which, look at the mouse here, that would be the saucer, the neck, and the nacelles. And pylons and hull is actually that of the Galaxy class. This is actually the one I made a long time ago. I just never got around to actually showcasing this thing to most people, and I actually got a fair amount of praise from my own fleet when showing them this, and they actually do like this, as at the time the Galaxy and the Venture class are the only two ships that actually makes the class line actually look good. Looking at the Andromeda class, it's alright, let's put it that way. So here we are, Hobus system. Why are we here? Well, we got a mission here, and I did decide to actually go with Fredrick this time, and I changed out quite a bit of abilities. So, +1 for me. So, we're here for Taurus. Now, a little bit of information about this mission. This mission was actually a combination of two missions. The first mission was investigating the Hobus system, and what is known as Ground Zero. That was originally a mission made for the Star Trek Online series before, I believe, Season 9, I believe. Either Season 9 or Season 8. Yeah, definitely Season 9. And, this particular mission was made for Season 9 onwards. Season 10 or Season 8 and on backwards were longer episodes, and it was split off. Where we're at right now is Hobus system, which was Ground Zero. Now, dealing with Taurus, surprisingly, I think that mission was called Taurus, but basically, it has two things. First of which, we're at the Hobus system, which is actually pretty right. Point of it happened. Now, the other system, which actually has been moved dramatically because of the update of schematics things, is actually the Iconia system, which is over here. That's actually a very long distance. Originally, they were in, I do believe, like over here before. Actually, take a look at that. Yeah, it was like over here, but that was cropped out, removed, and we do have it moved down to over here. And looking at the placements, you got your Fitzans, Lonco, Romulus. You can see the destruction of Romulus over there. Well, the distance it would take to actually reach there to have that happen actually makes sense. And considering if you have it just the right way, you can have it where it projected towards Romulus. So, again, makes sense. Now, where Iconia is at, I don't know, but it's pretty interesting. They actually put way over there. But then again, they're using more accurate star charts that people have actually compiled, checking their findings, saying like, okay, it should be in this area. So it's alright. I'm just questioning it because it's just a long distance. So, that's the only thing I got to say and kind of complain, but that's just me, people. Just me. I hope they actually do have missions where you get to go about and explore the other systems, add more missions for the area. I mean, now that you can actually get to, what, level 60? I think 60. Yeah, because you're a fleet admiral, right. So yeah, once you get to level 60, that's it. There's nothing else to do. Alright, so... Oh, okay, that's a ship. I was going to say, who's that ship? Is that part of the sea? No. Anyways, alright, so, Hobus System, let's do the Taurus mission. Admiral Tenay. How much do you know about the destruction of Romulus, Captain? I'm a guy, I can't do her voice, so, yeah. The initial explosion did not occur in the Romulus system. It was the Hobus system, which had planets being mined for decalithium, which is 4 times the normal point of lithium. So that's like, you got your monolithium, trilithium, which is triple, so, and dilithium is 2, so 1, 2, 3. So 4 is deca. So yeah. And, oh, these freaking spammers. Report spam. Alright. Let's see here. Next explosion. Okay. The initial explosion converted the mass... Right, the supernova acted counter to almost all we knew or know about this type of phenomena. The initial explosion converted the mass of the planets it consumed into energy. Yeah. Which then traveled through subspace, which is actually unusual. Because the distance of which a supernova were to actually go through could not even reach Romulus and Remus. And that says a lot. Now, ultimately, the Romulus system was destroyed. Along with it, the Romulan homeworld. Well, along with it, the Romulan homeworld. That's right. Including Remus, the Riemann homeworld as well. Unchecked, the force of this chain reaction detonation could have threatened the entire quadrant. It was Ambassador Spock who sealed the rift by using red matter to create an artificial black hole. Until recently, the cause of the supernova was a mystery. However, a nascent Romulan Republic, our new ally, has shared information with us that Taurus, former praetor of the Romulan Star Empire, may have been responsible for the Hobus Super Nova. They attempted to apprehend her, but she escaped through an Iconian gateway. Recently, the Romulan Republic has discovered new information that could help us track down Taurus. We want you to rendezvous with the RRW Lisette, the new flagship of the Romulan Republic fleet, and provide any assistance you can. Alright, so why is this actually important in the sense of about reading this off? Well, simple. The reason why we're here is because in the old versions of Star Trek Online, Ground Zero, you the player actually go about and find information in this system. You find the materials used to cause a chain reaction, eventually leading over to going to Iconia, finding Taurus and arrest her because where she's at has said materials. Here, we had the a Republic spy, which happens to be Arzanel. Hang on, I'm going to sneeze. Sorry about that, people. Anyways, we had Arzanel find this information, encounter Taurus, and actually gone and deal with her. Well, actually tried to help her out, having sympathy. Well, unfortunately, that didn't go as planned. Ah, my nose is stuffed up. Anyways, so that didn't go as planned. So, what happened? Well, basically that was Season 2 with Zanel. Here in Season 3, we get the continuation of that event. So that's actually pretty good. Now, alright, let's go ahead and begin this. I talked too much off your heads, but it's interesting information to actually know about this. Alright. Love the new update. Alright. Sir, we have arrived in the Hobus system. We are being hailed by the RRW Lisette. On screen.
It is a pleasure to be working with you.
You as well.
I heard about how you got your first command. Well done. Not every officer could have stood up to the Borg like you did.
Well, it wasn't much of a choice I could have done, but thank you all the same, Commander. How can we help?
Agents working for the Romulan Republic have recovered definite proof that Taurus, or persons working for Taurus, were responsible for the Hobus Super Nova that destroyed the homeworld.
I see.
Our agent spoke to Taurus. She claimed that she was deceived by Hakiv. But that does not excuse her culpability in the destruction of 2 inhabited worlds and the deaths of millions. Our agent tells us that Taurus believes her Iconian masters can change the past and restore Romulus. So not only is she a killer, she's insane.
Yeah, that does explain a lot. It's not going to work out for her. So what do you suggest we do about her?
Taurus cannot be allowed to commit even greater crimes in an attempt to fix her mistake. My intelligence officer, Lieutenant Gaius Salon, has intercepted communications that may allow us to locate Taurus and finally bring her to justice. I'll let him explain in greater detail.
Very well.
Greetings. I am Lieutenant Gaius Salon of the Romulan Republic. There are certain pleasantries that are customary in these circumstances. However, I'm choosing to skip those. We have much to do.
Very well.
Recently, the Republic intercepted a transmission from a group of Remans in the Hobus system. These Remans have remained loyal to Taurus, the former praetor of the Romulan Star Empire, who was deposed by Sela. While the transmission was not unusual, its origin point was. The Hobus system is under strict quarantine. However, a previous team uncovered a mining facility at one of the planetary fragments. We believe that the Reman loyalists may have returned to this facility to continue their efforts.
Ah, okay. Well, I already know about the quarantine.
The Hobus system is the origin point of the supernova and subsequent subspace explosion, which destroyed Romulus and Remus. It is still, as you say, a hot zone. The Remans loyal to Taurus are using the quarantine as a cover to resume their operations in the system. The transmission we intercepted was addressed to Commander Aranhu, a Reman who is the captain of Taurus's personal guard. He must be the liaison to the forces in the Hobus system.
Ah, that does explain a lot. Okay, so what do you suggest?
The direct approach. If we confront the forces in the Hobus system, who are in violation of both Federation and Romulan Republic mandates by their very presence there, they will send a call for assistance to Commander Aranhu. Once he arrives, we simply follow him. It is likely that he will lead us back to Taurus.
Good plan.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I've just received emergency orders from Republic Command and must respond. Gaius can transport to your ship and help you complete the mission. We'll return as soon as we can.
Very well. Good luck to you, Commander. And we'll definitely have him beamed aboard. Alright. Oh, I wonder what's all that about.
I am detecting some very rare minerals in the system, as well as the presence of protomatter. It is possible that Taurus used the materials here to construct her weapon.
That's actually very possible. Let's head to fragment 1. Oh, it's nominally over there. So anomaly 1 is over here. Ah, this will be right in front of us. Okay. The planetoid's core contains trace signs of protomatter, sir. We should get a sample. Scanners are also picking up some odd readings from some of the icy asteroids near the core. Recommend we investigate them as well. Very well, proceed to collect a sample. Alright. Next point. I do apologize, people. I'm trying not to yawn. I'm just a bit tired. But then again, I'm trying to get some perfect sleep here, and that's not going to be possible. So, icy fragment. Oh yeah, look at that. The core of the planet. That's just, wow. There we go. Alrighty, confirmed, sir. These fragments are decalithium. Or deca, okay, so decalithium. If we can locate a supply of techicite, that means Taurus could have had all the ingredients she needs to build the device right in this system. It is still circumstantial evidence until we can tie it to her. Or tie it... wow. I'm reading this, I'm trying to say it, and it's just like, it feels so broken. I mean, I know my speech is fractured at this point, but it's just the idea. Jeez. My English is not that good, but yet English is my first language. Oh well. That's what I get for being a Kentuckian. Gotta love being a Kentuckian. Alright. It is still circumstantial evidence unless we can tie it to her. Alright. Wow. I'm just re-looking at that after I said it. Just... good God. Alright. It is still circumstantial evidence unless we can tie it to her directly somehow. There you go. God. Collecting a sample would be crucial. I recommend that we scan for techicite deposits. Retrieve a sample and set course to the next planetary fragment. Alright. I am so sorry, guys. It's just... what the? Remans? Oh, okay. Alright, it's time for combat. Alright. I'm so grateful I actually got most of the abilities I want on here now. So that's good. The only thing I want to do is get a second engineer team on her and get a another emergency power to shield on her. Alright, so let's head through here. Whoa. Slow down. Alright. Sir, I'm detecting... there. Sir, I'm detecting high levels of techicite in this planetary fragment. Techicite was one of the substances Starfleet believes was used in the creation of the weapon that triggered the Hobus Super Nova. Alright. Now, it wouldn't be a bad idea to collect them because of the lethality it was caused.
As I suspected, the materials are all here. Our agent located Taurus on planetary fragment Gamma. We should continue our search there.
Planetary fragment Gamma, huh? Okay, sounds interesting. Okay, so that's Gamma right over there. So let's... Ah, okay, Verteron particles. Oh, okay. Better grab that. So, alright, so it's over there. Right, gotcha. Yeah, these little mini events things are actually still pretty good. Alright, so the mining is over here. Definitely over here. I mean, I can tell you that they actually have used this before, but they added a few things, like this section over here. That's where we actually found, yeah, over there, found Taurus the first time. This is the mining operation noted from our people. Oh, okay, hang on. Scanners are detecting some kind of shield covering a large crater on the surface of the planetary fragment Gamma. This system is supposed to be under quarantine, but clearly there is some activity. We should get a scan of the shield. Yes. Ah, yeah, that's the shield. Wow. Just look at that. Well, now that I got a better graphics card when I first played this game, oh yeah, this is actually a lot better to see that effect. Alright, sir. Oh. A Riemann vessel.
Your presence here is a violation of the quarantines established by at least 3 sovereign governments. Explain your purpose.
We're here investigating your unauthorized presence in this system. What's your excuse?
I serve the Romulan Star Empire and its true leader, Taurus. That is the only authorization I require.
Well then, that is very most unfortunate. Sir, if we can disable the Sethesh, it's possible we may be able to lure out Aranhu to investigate. Yes, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and disable the IKS Sethesh.
The minerals of the planetary fragment will conceal the ship's energy signature. If we hide in the asteroids near it and mask our energy signature, I predict that Aranhu will approach to investigate further and be unable to detect us.
Ah. Well, we disabled them thoroughly, so they'll not be able to have their sensors up. So, I think that's the main excuse right there. I think what? Yeah, because they're not looking out the window, let's put it that way. Alright, so let's mask our energy. And let's turn around and be able to face them, shall we? I would love to be able to actually see, get a better visage of them, or be able to handle this better.
We were attacked by Starfleet subjewels. They appear to have fled.
No, they decloaked.
Interesting. This is exactly like scenario 2247E. I thought scenario 1849K would be a more likely option. I shall incorporate this data into my modeling projections. Nevertheless, we should now be able to follow Aranhu's trail. He should lead us right to Taurus.
Huh, let's hope so. Alright, so let's follow his ship, shall we? So I guess we didn't fight that ship. They just decloaked and ran off. Ah, Iconium. See what I told you guys about my rambling? Told you it would work. Anyways. Sir, Commander Aranhu's trail led here to the Iconia system. This is another system that's off limits to normal traffic, so any activity here is a cause for concern. Recommend we investigate. That large crater looks like a Likely place to start. Very well. Not detecting the ship. Oh, good question. It should be.
He has most likely cloaked. The technology I used to track him is not localized enough to detect the ship. Only follow a general trail.
Okay. So let's scan the crater. Let's see here. We're picking up a large shield protecting a structure of some type. The shield is using a modified cloaking device. Oh, okay. If I hadn't been scanning for large amounts of tachyon particles, I would have never found it. Oh.
Federation ship. I am Commander Shanclado of the Riemann starship Intraku. Your presence here could be considered an act of war. Leave immediately, or we will open fire.
We have no intentions of leaving whatsoever.
That is unfortunate, Starfleet. Our conflict is not with you. Commander Arahu has charged me with securing this installation at all costs. Praetor Taris must be allowed to complete her work. And you have already seen too much.
Well there. Oh. Wow. Yawn. Sorry. Well then. Red alert.
I took the liberty of accessing the Intraku systems before it was destroyed. I managed to download the access codes for the planetary shield. I believe we should be able to use them to lower the shield and reach the surface.
Useful. Well, not now. There's items over there. Not now. Items. Alright. Now let's beam down. Alright. Let's go ahead and see what we deal with.
These are the coordinates for the underground structure we detected. Reading life signs, sir. Multiple Riemans and one Romulan. Our quarry could be just ahead.
Yeah, let's hope so. They changed things here last time I was here. Wow. No, seriously, wow. Of course, it's still the same box they always use, but wow. Alright. Let's go ahead and... Oh.
Starfleet! How did they find us?
They must have followed me, Praetor. I will deal with them.
No, I need your help with the gateway. Send your guards.
Oh. Well, surprise!
They appear to have been attempting to merge Iconian and Romulan technology. Perhaps in an attempt to reactivate the gateway network. We should access that console and attempt to open the door.
Right. Just wow. Alright. Alright, what about shipping logs? Okay. To confirm the Hobus system. Okay. Alright, Praetor. Alright. It has been decades, and still I find Haki's portrayal difficult to accept. He is Romulan, treachery in his heritage, as it is mine, but to go to such lengths to destroy our world. Haki actually did this. It is too much to bear even now. He told me the device would destroy Denatra, and I, like a fool, believed him. And now these pathetic refugees from the Republic have told the entire quadrant that I am responsible for the destruction of Romulus. They don't understand We should be allies. We want the same thing. At least my people know the truth. Aranhu is a rock. I find it strange that Remans are now my only companions, but perhaps they understand loyalty more than any of us. I rely on... Okay, really? Well, yeah, I rely upon him, but, it should have said, because when you're saying this, it's... Yeah, I know, guys, alright, I'll stop. I rely upon him to help me continue my work. The Iconians can restore all that is lost. I know it. I just need to make them see that I am worthy. The Dark Masters have responded to my pleas for assistance with dread silence. My only recourse is to harness their technology for myself. When I can step through the gateway and meet them as an equal, I am confident that they will turn back time and make everything as it was before. The base in the Hobus system is lost to me, but the quarantine holds. Aranhu can use it as cover to collect the Protomaster and bring it back to me. Sayla is looking for me, so is the Republic. Great! Just great! She has lost it. No. Try that again. Pi, Tau, no. Pi, Xi, Pi, Omicron. Okay, log off. Yeah, I gotta say, it did not look like this when I went through here the first time. Also, too, they could really look into the textures and really try to fix this next time. Anyways. Yeah. Well, there's the commander. Ow. Oh, I keep forgetting that I have Zarva instead of Jay. Darn it. Darn it all. Oh, what's this? Uh-oh.
I have it.
What?
No! Traitors!
Just... What? Well, okay. Alright, she swinders. Good. So when the commander fell, they all just turned tail. That's interesting. I keep bringing in the wrong bridge officer. Alright.
Enough. You have won. And in winning, you have doomed the Romulan people.
Taurus, under the authority of Starfleet, you are under arrest for war crimes, committing an act of genocide and crimes against the galaxy. Even though we have read your report.
They were not my crimes. I was betrayed by Hakeem. And now those crimes will never be undone. I hope you realize that in stopping me, you have doomed billions of Romulans to remain dead. Now you shall live with that guilt, as I have.
Even now, you denied the truth of your role in the... Well, wow, that's a question mark. Okay, let me try this again. Let me read here real quick. Even now, you deny the truth of your role in the destruction of your people? You were blinded by your own lust for power, and you killed those people as surely as if you had pulled the trigger yourself. Gara, lock onto Taurus and beam her directly to the brig.
Before we leave, may I suggest we look for evidence of the materials we discovered at Hobus? They will undoubtedly prove vital at Taurus's trial. We should also overload the gateway and make certain it can never be used again.
Yes. Alright. I do apologize, but yeah, I keep getting Zarva with me, and I just keep forgetting that. It's just, meh. Okay, so this is the proto-matter, right? We found it here. What's it over here? Oh. That leads to nothing. Marvelous. Take a site sample. Alright. Yep. I mean, although finding materials is one thing, finding it that it's at the base is another. Alright, so we got the information, we got the technology. Let's go ahead and overload the gateway. Right, let's beam back up to the Gara. Alright. Taurus is in the brig, Captain, and all of the evidence we found has been logged and secured. Now we just need to deliver it and her to a safe location, right? Set, of course, out of the system. Not so fast, huh? A warbird. No. A scimitar. Great.
How nice to see you again. I feel like we are becoming old friends. I will admit that your previous attempts to thwart my plans have been irritating.
Yeah.
But your actions today have more than made up for those petty annoyances. Taurus still has her loyalists among my people. An open move against her would have been a distraction from my greater plans.
Well, guess what? I don't work for you.
But you played the pawn perfectly. I could not have asked for a more obedient tool. Now, if you will transport Taurus to my ship, we can avoid any unpleasantness.
Thing is, Sailor, of all the things that you've done, we're not friends. Not a single bit. Well, I got assistance. And look, the Belfast. Hang on, you're not supposed to show up at all. You're not supposed to show up at all. Let alone you, Geneva. Or, hang on. Well, the reason why I'm saying this is because the Odyssey class, although commissioned in 2409, is yet to actually be here yet. So, yeah. You're not supposed to be here yet. No, you're not supposed to be here. Let alone the Geneva class, you know, because that's a command battleship.
The Lisette informed us that you might need some assistance with the prisoner transport. Good thing we brought some backup.
Yes, thank you, Captain Sean.
Taurus is wanted by the Romulan Star Empire for high treason and war crimes against the Romulan people. The Empire is the legitimate government of the Romulan people, and I demand you turn this terrorist over for trial and punishment.
Let's see here. Okay, I think the middle option would be there. Taurus's action did not just impact Romulus and Romulan worlds. Her alleged crimes were against the entire quadrant. You will be welcome to attend and even testify at her trial, or perhaps we could establish an interplanetary tribunal of those impacted by the Hobus Super Nova. But for now, she will remain in Starfleet custody. Now this one is here. You make an excellent point, but I'm afraid since we captured her, we must maintain custody. You are welcome to submit an extradition request to the office of the Federation President. Or this. No, I rather like the middle option.
You are a disappointment. Nevertheless, you did remove Taurus from the game, and for that I am grateful. Consider your decisions more carefully the next time we meet. I can be a powerful ally, or I can be your worst enemy.
Well then, 3 choices again. Let's see here. You are the epitome of generosity. And Priscilla, okay. You're not the kind of ally I need. Or I had hoped our people could find peace. Perhaps this is not possible. Actually, I would say the top option. Alright. Let's transfer the prisoner to the Belfast.
Prisoner transfer successful. Taurus is safely secured in the brig. We can take it from here. One more thing. We're detecting some unusual energy residue from the surface. Our databases identify it as Iconian.
Yes, there's an Iconian gateway on the surface. A group of remnants used it to escape.
Do you have any idea where they went?
It looks like some sort of Romulan station when we took a look at it, but it shut down after they went through. Oh, okay. The set is good cloaking. Okay.
Looks like we missed all the excitement, but
Yeah.
I have been monitoring your progress. On behalf of the Romulan Republic, I would like to thank you and your crew for your assistance. I am confident that the Federation will provide more than adequate security for Taurus until her trial can be arranged. You can transport Gaius back to the Lisette as soon as you are ready.
Sure. A pleasure, Commander. Transporter room. You are clear to send Lieutenant Ceylon back to the Lisette. Alright. Yes, our task here is done. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Shaboosh. And that's it. Right. So let's hail Starfleet. Alright, we have much to consider, Captain. If the destruction of the Romulan homeworld was a deliberate act, not only was it mass murder, but that one event has been a major cause of destabilization of the Alpha Quadrant over the past 40 years, not to mention the light that it casts on the internal struggles of the Romulan people. This one horrible act sets off a chain of reactions that could change the Alpha Quadrant forever. We must know who did this and why. The interrogation of Taurus will no doubt lead to many truths, but I am troubled by these remnants. Why did they turn on Taurus, and where did they go? Good question. Very good question. But that is not for me to decide.
Congratulations, Captain.
Alright. So it looks like we'll be dealing with the vault, and basically the featured episode about the that has with it. Now, as far as I know, I think it has been updated to recognize Romulan Republic people now. So hopefully that's good. And of course more updates. Yay. Definitely get to the targeting. Yes. Alright. And that's it. Alrighty. So, thank you so much for watching this episode. I have to end this here because we are done with Captain. I've been on Commander Fredrick for a while. And here he is now as Captain. So join in next time where I get to have Commander Zenel. That's why I had to think of Commander. Anyways, Commander Zenel, as we'll be going through her on one more episode, one more mission through her, and then the featured episode series through that. And that will be pretty much about that. So thank you so much, guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.